Maestro Tormento from the Highballs, and you're watching another exciting episode of Aging Rockstar Reviews. Roll it.
Friends, enemies, and internet losers, I have returned. Hello. My name is Baron S. Cameron, the Aging Rockstar, and welcome to the Aging Rockstar Reviews. Now, I've got, I know I always say this, but I really do have a lot to get through here. Thursday, I was at the Plaza for their Ska Fest, and that was Karmacanix, Los Furios, the Furios, and the Highballs. Saturday, I did something different. I went to a burlesque show. Never been before, but I had a great time, and we'll talk about that too. And that was the Pink Flamingo Burlesque. And actually, it was Burlesque Week, or Burlesque Fest, or something, whatever you want to call it, in Vancouver this week. So, Thursday. Thursday, I went down to see the Highballs play. It's one of Aaron Chapman's, I think he plays in about 5 billion bands, something like that. But strangely enough, the last time I was sort of in that area of the city was to see the 10-year Town Pants show. Another one of Aaron's bands. And I started off at the Lennox pub again. Now, the last time that happened, I ended up getting into a fist fight at Plaza of Nations with a security guard who was hassling some homeless guy I was sharing a bottle of rum with. But that didn't happen this time. Thank God. So I get to the Plaza Club, and hold on a sec, just gotta grab my stack oh shit here. Now I get to the Plaza Club, and to be completely honest, I've never been a huge fan of ska. However, well, we'll get to that in a moment. No, I was one of those guys who says, oh yeah, I love Me, Mom, and Morgenthaler, but that's, for me, that's kind of like those guys who say that AC/DC is their favorite band, and You Shook Me All Night Long is their favorite song, and they haven't got a fucking clue who Bon Scott is. So, there you go. But as I said, there was 3 bands playing that night. Karmacanix, this is their CD. Los Furios, the Furios, and the Highballs. Didn't get my hands on a Highball CD. I don't know if such a thing exists. If it does, comment, let me know, and we'll see if we can hook some people up. Now, as I said, I've never been a huge ska fan, but this really was great music. I've never quite understood the relationship between punk and ska. Like a band like, say, Rancid, who sort of flips back and forth between the two. But no, it was a fun night. Karmacanix just has a new lead singer. She was fantastic. You'll see her in a second. I was actually talking to her boyfriend out in the audience, British expat, who sort of grew up listening to like Madness and the Specials and stuff like that. So he seemed like quite the expert. At least his accent led you to believe. So that was Karmacanix. Los Furios were fantastic. I made a note. I felt like a drinking Smurf. I know that may sound extremely strange, but you know, Smurfs are always in a good mood, and ska music just seemed to do it for me. Like, for instance, this is my DVD copy of Mary Poppins. And if I was ever in a really bad mood and didn't want to be in a bad mood anymore, I would watch Mary Poppins, because I figured that, you know, if you're in such a bad mood that Mary Poppins can't cheer you up, just shoot yourself, because it's not getting any better. If I was in a bad mood and wanted to stay in a bad mood, well, there you go. But now, I think if I'm in a bad mood and I want to be in a good mood, I'm going to throw this one baby in for some drunken Smurf action. Okay, so let's roll the clips. This is Karmacanix, Los Furios, and the Highballs. Roll it. was Karmacanix, or Los Furios, and the Highballs. Now, the Highballs cracked me up. Now, the thing is you notice they're wearing the fezzes, and they look like a bunch of conventioneers. And the thing is, it really was kind of convention, because looking at this, like, the history of indie music in Vancouver was standing there up on that stage, and it was very cool. A lot of fun, too. Now, Saturday night, Saturday, April 26th, 2008, I went to go see the Pink Flamingo Burlesque. Now, ordinarily, I'm not saying it's bad to go to a burlesque show, I just never been. But Red, who I met through The Hermit, was performing with the orchestra, so she sent out some invites on Facebook, and I went down to watch, and I am glad that I did. I got kind of dressed up for it. A lot of people got there was a guy there, I think his name was Scott. Looked like a 40s gangster, and he looked good, and it wasn't like a cheap costume. I mean, paid. But no, it was a fun night, and of course the orchestra. Wow. Remember that episode of Family Guy where Peter wishes to have like a soundtrack for his life, and everywhere he goes, there's music playing. I personally would consider that a curse. But if I was cursed, I hope that I would be able to get to pick the band, because if I had to pick a band to play music everywhere I went, it would probably be the Pink Flamingo Orchestra. Because they do everything from, the stripper, ba-ba-ba-ba, to, surf and just really fun stuff. Now, looking around the room, I have expected John Dillinger to walk in, and it's probably a good thing that he didn't, because with a woman like Red on stage, he would have been dead as, well, Dillinger. So, here's a clip from the Pink Flamingo Burlesque. Actually, let me just read off some of these names for you, because the MC, Vincent Jambuie, was hilarious. He's from Seattle. Neat guy. Funny guy, too. I guess that's kind of his job, isn't it? Miss Ravenna Black, Miss Kitty Baby. Okay, now this is a name, like this one was fantastic. I mean, they were all great, but this one's Shabubi Boobarella. How do you know? Darla Divine, Diamond Minx, I think this is Malika Millions. Lime and a coconut, baby. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you never will. So if you get a chance to see her, do so. Valentina Virago, and then, of course, the band. But I said they really were freaking fantastic. So, Pink Flamingo Burlesque, here's a clip. Roll it. So that was Pink Flamingo Burlesque. That's the show. I am the aging rockstar. If you are playing, let me know. I will let them know. And if there's something on the web I should be checking out, pass it along and I will check it out. Until we meet again, I remain Baroness Cameron, the aging rockstar. Bye.
We're no criminal, why you treat us like so? Never bother no one, never hurt no one, no